Well, Joan, what are you thinking of Helen so far?
Oh, I love it. I think it's great.
It's a really lot of difference coming here in the summer versus Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah, but I like Oktoberfest.
I do too.
Because it's cooler.
It's cooler.
It's hot here.
It is hot. But at least we're not walking around with 100,000 of our closest friends. Well, here in Helen is Cool River Tubing Company, and I want you to see this place. This is really cool. Behind me you can see the zip line course, and then we're going to walk down here where everybody is tubing, and this looks to be a riot. We're going to have to come up here and do some of this. This looks fun. There's the tubing center, deli, just some other things there, but if you'll notice right up there at the top on the 3rd floor, you can see where you actually go across the bridge. And I'll get some other shots about this, and you can actually see where all the zip line course is located, and it goes way out to the other end of the facility and then comes all the way down here and goes across the river. How fun is that? This is the lower end of the zip line course, right down by the river. And this is middle of the week, so not a lot of traffic, but I guarantee you this place on the weekend is absolutely packed. But look at all this fun stuff that you can do. Oh my goodness. And here's one of the bigger ones. Both zip lines and bridges. So you can see the bridge, and if you can make it out in the video, you'll see those very fine zip lines. You can see the tubers putting in up there. And there's really a lot of water in this creek today, so this is going to be a great float. And they float all the way through town and run into the back part of Helen. Isn't this neat? And you can see it's got some really good movement here, so this will be a fun float. Look at this pretty little picnic area. They've got several of them around here, both I guess waiting on those busy days, but look how pretty this is. Down there I don't see any tubers. Not yet anyway. See a bunch of folks out there waiting in the water. What a pretty area. This is neat. What a nice facility. Downtown Helen. Now this is the first time I think, Joan, we've been here in the summer, isn't it?
I think so. We usually come around Oktoberfest.
Yeah, around October. Now here's the difference. Here we maybe run into 5 or 6 people as we walk, but when we come in the winter, oh my gosh, especially Oktoberfest, we get to hang out with about 10,000 of our closest friends. But candy stores, and we are going to eat us some German food. But this is a fun place. This is one of my favorites over here. This is one of the big beer gardens over here, and that place is an absolute blast. Absolute blast. We're not the only one who's coming up here in Fifth Wheels. But we're going to check in a few more of these places. Well, Joan and I are here in the Bodensee restaurant, just right off the main strip. And oh my goodness, I am looking forward to showing you the ton of food. We got everything German, big, huge sampler. What a cute little restaurant. What do you think, Joan? Nice?
It's very nice. I love it.
And you're hungry?
I'm hungry.
Better be hungry. We got a ton of food coming. Oh, what a nice place. Oh, I wish you could just take in the aroma. Some folks next to us just got apple strudel. Look at that sampler platter. That looks awesome. Look at this. We're gonna pig out, Joan?
Oh yeah.
Gonna pig out. Well, I'm still eating. Oh my gosh, this thing has become a social affair. You can see all the folks here. And yes, we wore this table out. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Sorry, I'm still eating a little smoked pork chop. Awesome. Here's the restaurant. We're leaving. We just cannot eat or drink anymore. But what an absolutely beautiful day in Helen. Golly, Joan. I love RV life. How about you?
Ooh, I love our
Oh my gosh, we ate so much German food. I think we're gonna pop. Well, Joan, what are you thinking of Helen so far?
Oh, I love it. I think it's great.
It's a really lot of difference coming here in the summer versus Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah, but I like Oktoberfest.
I do too.
Because it's cooler.
It's cooler.
It's hot here.
It is hot. But at least we're not walking around with 100,000 of our closest friends.
No.
No, it really is fun here. I'm going to turn the camera around. We're right here on the Chattahoochee River, right across from Paul's Steakhouse. It's kind of a popular place to come eat. And the Castle Inn. So this is a really, really neat area. So believe it or not, if you've ever driven through Atlanta, this is the headwaters for the Chattahoochee River. And there's the Castle Inn, great little place to come down and dine next to the river if you want to do something fun like that. And there is the ever so famous Paul's Steakhouse. That's a big deal. And that's kind of like the big downtown area we're getting ready to head to. So let's go see what we can get into downtown, Joan. So we're here on the main drag. And it goes one place or the other, but don't just skip these side shops that are all down. I mean, they've got everything here from desserts to Navajo Indian jewelry. And some of this stuff's pretty cool. They've got fried cheese. They have soda fountains. They even have seats for Joan to sit in.
And I found mine.
Joan found hers. So you're never going to believe where we're at. Where are we?
Helen's Treasures, the best store in Helen. Come and see us for all the treasures you could use.
It's everything Helen Eclectic. I love this place. Bears, jewelry,
souvenirs,
dragons, t-shirt. It's what makes Helen.
Fairies,
Bavarian mugs. Gotta have a Bavarian mug.
signs.
It's what makes Helen Helen. And another reason you want to come, yes, of course you can get camping salt and pepper shakers. Well, Joan loves Indian jewelry. This is Navajo things. I think it's called Itty Bitty Wonders. And the works here is absolutely beautiful. And you'll see Joan over there. She is... She's salivating over all the jewelry, but look at this. So most of the stonework here is all sterling silver. What's the stones?
They're all going to be done in sterling silver. They're all going to be a little bit different. It's just depending on which stone.
Look at this stuff. This is all gorgeous, isn't it? It's one of the fun things about coming to Helen. There's just such a wide variety of just everything. And Itty Bitty Wonders is just another example of that. Thanks for letting us come into your shop today.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys.
So when you come to Helen, you definitely have to visit a garden. No, there's no flowers here. There's beverages, but we have live music. And then we've got fun stuff over there. And then lots of places. Now I'll go ahead and tell you, Oktoberfest, this will be standing room only. But this is a really cool place. And unfortunately, I can't do the music. But this guy is awesome. And then all things Bavaria. Look at all this stuff. This is definitely Helen, Bavaria. Wow, wow, wow. So when you come to Helen, you come into the shops. Of course you can't come up here unless you find bears. And this is a wine region. You gotta have bears drinking wine. Of course you do. And you have to have little baby bears. All kinds of baby bears. Colorful bears. I love this place. There's just nothing like Helen. It's just everything in these shops are just an absolute scream. What do you think, Joan? Have you had all the fun you can have in Helen for one day?
Oh, absolutely.
German food. Every shop there is a shop.
And I got jewelry.
Joan bought jewelry. Happy anniversary, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We had so much fun. I just love Helen. It's just laid back. It's easygoing. Summer's tubing time. Winter is everything Oktoberfest. Hope you get a chance to come. It's just too much fun, isn't it, Joan?
Not enough.
Not enough. It's that I love RV life thing, isn't it?
That's it, because I love RV life.